Wake that ass up
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building right now, 2 Chainz. What up, brother?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing? Good morning.
How
2
you
Chainz,
doing?
you gotta get your own Zoom. You on your daughter's Zoom, man.
Yeah. No, I left my iPad at the studio last night, so I had to use hers. What's up, man?
What's happening, brother?
Well,
Fresh
how
off
you
that
holding up?
Verzuz battle.
Huh?
I said, how you holding up
Fresh
during this
up.
pandemic, brother?
Well, for me, it was cool. I think it was well needed. I just want to speak for myself. It was cool for me to reset. You know what I mean? Get some time in with the girls. You know what I mean? Help build that strong black confidence I want to install in my son Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Also, me time to be creative during this pandemic, having to actually use the things that you have to, you know what I mean, and you can't really you can't do anything. It's hard to cast people, it's hard to shoot things, it's hard to just come up with content. So for me, this pandemic has forced me to be more creative, and I love those challenges. Right.
Have you slept yet from last night?
Not that much. A little bit. I slept a little bit.
I see you
drunk
got
as
the
you got at
chains
the
on
end?
and everything still.
I sleep in my chains, though, girl. You know that.
Why would I
she
know that?
Whoa.
Don't do that.
Whoa.
Blue Town. Rumor
Chainz got
report.
a
Rumor
serious face
report.
on.
Y'all can. Man, nah, I don't want any of that smoke with Angie. Hey, listen, that is my friend. We been friends. That is my friend. I do sleep.
Now, Chainz, why was y'all so tense last night, man? In the beginning, I was getting a little bored because you and Ross was acting too cool for school. Why? Y'all ain't listen up till the end. Why? What happened?
I think we were probably just feeding off each other, trying to see who was going, because it was so much respect in the room, trying to see who was going to be the one to step on each other's shoes to really crank it up. The first couple songs, I was going to go first. They end up going first. And then I started realizing that we just, on some celebration shit. So I ain't want to be too lit. I ain't want to be too Wi-Fi just coming out with you know what I mean? So because I rehearsed, I practiced and everything. It meant a lot to me. So my whole thing was about me really letting people know that I wanted my roses where I could smell them. You know what I mean? And it was more like, it was a respectful, honorable stance for me just to play these records. And I know he's been in the game longer than me. I know he has a few Jay-Z records. I know he's on a few Khaled singles. I'm on none of those things. So my whole thing was just to kind of be like, I didn't want to be too jumping all over the place because I knew he had this kind of ammunition, but I was, highly confident in the stuff that I've done.
Did people not want smoke with you? Because I seen you call out a lot of people for a long time, and it seemed like nobody wanted to battle Chainz at first.
Yeah, I had called out Meek before, you know what I'm saying? But he had respectfully declined, and that was cool. I wasn't calling nobody. All this is about celebration. Really just want my roses where I can smell them. And a lot of these people, I see they have emotion, they have an action. You got to be blind not to see that people really look up to what Meek got going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Rose is, we know what he is to the industry and what he brings to the industry. And anybody else, I wasn't going to turn down no smoke. So when Swisdom called me about Ross, I ain't even think about catalogs or nothing. I ain't holler at nobody. I just said, yes, let me know when, I'm going to be there. So, I apologize. I performed my second song, which was I'm Different, just to try to add some energy. But I apologize for the, lack of days, like just being so lazy, or being whatever people thought we were so laid back, or being high, or whatever it was. I apologize for that. But from deep down inside, I took that very seriously from the jump ball.
I saw Drake.
You did have some essential workers, I was gonna say you did have some essential workers in the room, though.
Shit. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is.
And they had on masks on, so it was all right. Now I saw Drake say last night. Go ahead. What'd you say?
No, nothing. Go ahead.
No, I saw Drake say last night in the comments that you and Ross were two of his idols. So how does that make you feel?
That's just some, honorable stuff to say. Drake is, top tier fixture in the game. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Definitely a go-to. We had played the.
Who was behind you crawling on the floor? Who was that behind you crawling on the floor, Chainz? On the other side, Chainz. Who was that?
Harmony. They can see you. I ain't even see you. All right, yeah.
Say good morning.
Yeah, I don't welcome. Damn. The stuff about Drake saying, we basically had a stimulus package from, me and Ross had plenty of Drake vibes in our set. You know what I mean? So, he always just a phone call away when it comes to putting down some dope material. So I appreciate that.
How did it make you appreciate Ross's catalog last night? Because it's hard to judge, right? Because I got personal preference. I like Ross and I like Chainz. But when you hear the music, you got to sit back and say, that damn Ross got a different type of catalog, man.
Listen, his list has been up in my studio for 2 weeks. Y'all act like I wasn't surprised at no song he played. Y'all fucking with the right one when you come to this. Listen, he had more pressure than me because he had more material. Yeah. I knew I had, y'all talking about 20 hits, right? That what y'all talking about, 20 hits?
Yep.
Y'all said 20 hits?
Yep.
I played 23 hits. I'm not going back and forth with catalogs and all that. You say you want to hear some hits? I played plaque after plaque after plaque after plaque.
You did
I
that.
thought it was a great battle. There were some rounds I really couldn't choose.
Yeah, and so another thing that I was doing was I wasn't doing no rounds. I was just playing hit for hit for hit for hit. I wasn't going back and forth with no catalog, no who did this, no big homie, little homie, all of us, just me. It wasn't about none of that shit. This shit was about, this is another plaque, this is another hit. I did the hook. I motherfucking did a 16. I was the hardest nigga on this whole song. That's what that was about. You know what I mean?
And talk like this, man.
Now let me ask you this.
If we want to know,
were there some songs afterward that you were like, damn, I should have played that? Because, people always respond on social media and they're like, you missed this song, you missed this song. Are there some songs you feel like you missed?
Angela, I was 1,000% focused on this shit. I don't know what niggas was doing the night before. I was rehearsing for a couple of hours. I was getting my shit together. I knew I was gonna spit over TV tracks. That's what I do at shows. I knew I was finna have narrative behind it. I knew that I was gonna have content with dancers. Y'all got to know that I'm one of the best minds in this shit, marketing minds. Y'all know me and Tech been doing this shit for the longest. Ain't no big this behind me, no big this. Y'all know this shit coming straight from me. The idea coming straight from me. Y'all gonna give me my roses where I can smell them. All the shit y'all talking about ain't about. We talking about playing 20 hits back to back. That's what I did. I don't care what nobody else. I'm going to always have my 20 hits. If they go up to 30, I can still be in this contest. If they go up to 40, I might can hang in a little longer. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about, and then, we talk about other stuff that's different. Man, did I know this man had this? He got way more shit than that. I had a whole list of shit that he didn't do. At least 10 records that I felt that he was going to do that he didn't do. So I wasn't surprised and that he dropped. I'm just surprised that y'all don't see how hard I am. That's what I'm surprised.
No, I thought it was a pretty.
We know Chainz.
And I said that on the air this morning. I thought it was a pretty even battle.
Listen. Not y'all. Y'all. Not y'all. Not y'all. Not y'all. Charlamagne, you fuck with me too hard. Not y'all. Angela, come on now. Okay. But y'all.
Listen, 2 Chainz got the turn up. I always felt like 2 Chainz got the turn up club songs. Sometimes it's hard to put those songs against laid back songs. Like, I always been.
I got them too. I got them too. I got laid back songs too. I was playing 20 hits. I got laid back songs too. You understanding my frequency right now. I got laid back songs. I could rap about dead, living, motherfucking cats, dog, house, everything. I can rap about everything. I'm one of the illest niggas to do this shit. Period. That's what I'm saying.
Why you think they don't give you their respect like that though? Why
they do give Chainz his respect.
He doesn't feel that way.
I always felt like I had to work 5 or 10 times harder to be at the same point another person has, and I'm kind of immune to it. It doesn't bother me at all. Please don't take this as frustration, because if it is, it's probably just because I'm sleeping. For the most part, I've always, and people that's close to me know that I have these tantrums about me wanting to have my roses where I can smell them. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to die to be telling me how ill I was on this song. Man, fuck all that shit. You know what I mean? I've been popping my shit. Ever since I left Disturbing the Peace, I've been kicking. I've been a millionaire. I've been taking care of my family, my motherfucking community. I own basketball teams. I own beverages. I own restaurants. Shout out to Escobar. Members only. I have 2 Escobars, about to open up a 3rd one. Stop playing with me.
Everybody know that about Chainz. I just think it's the fact when it comes to the verses, it's 2 artists, right? So one artist is probably gonna get appreciated more in these versus battles. It's happened every single verses. It don't like, and I think this is just one of them ones where people just was like listening to Ross, like, damn, Ross really got a catalog. That's all.
Gotcha.
Not saying you don't, Chainz. Not saying you don't.
So
I'm just saying that. That's all.
And listen, with the versus battles, it is about playing the hits, though. And you definitely played all the hits in this battle. I thought this was a pretty even one. There was a lot of rounds that could have gone one way or the other. There's a lot of rounds that you won. There's a lot of rounds that it was just I think it was a pretty even matchup as far as the hits that you guys were playing. So
I'm sorry to cut you off, man. That's another thing. My list wasn't, no matter if I'd have went first to last, I was sticking to my guns. I was playing,
You wasn't going to switch.
Clear. No, maybe I didn't. I wasn't like, this wasn't for Aston Martin, or this wasn't for Fuck With Me. This just was a hit.
Right.
No matter what he play next. I'm finna play another hit. You get what I'm saying?
Did you watch other battles?
Envy. This is my strategy, Envy. This is my strategy. What you finna play? Play this other hit. Whatever you finna play. I'm finna play another hit. I did that for 20 straight songs. No matter if people realize, like, damn, Ross, you have 10 albums. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is going on with that. That's not my gripe. My whole thing was that I came to do what I was supposed to do, and I would stand up with 20 straight hits that everybody, as soon as they heard it, they were like, oh shit, I remember this. Oh shit, I know every word bro about to say. That's what I played. Every song I did up there, I didn't have to do the verse. People could have done the verse. Yeah, let's talk about
Billboard
that.
scored it 11-10-4. So that's pretty fair. I mean, they scored it for Ross, but 11-10 and 4 ties. And they said everybody loves Tauheed, but the legacy most being celebrated tonight was clearly that of Rick Ross. So it ain't nothing.
Man, I'm glad I was there to celebrate with him. That's the most important thing.
Well, I mean, I've been a 2 Chainz fan for a long time, so I was wondering if he was going to dig in the Trappavelli bag a little bit. Maybe let Fuck the Roof fly.
Man.
Did y'all think about it?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't have you. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
you hear me, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. The whole thing was that I don't have 10 albums, but if we count mixtapes, some of those songs got enough eyes and ears on them to where I can count them as, impactful for me. But the game that they told me that the room I was hearing about this thing called Verzuz is to play some hits, and that's all I did.
I agree with you.
Man, listen, stop playing with me. I have
no. I was gonna say from the old versus battle, like when you watch Jadakiss and Fab, right? The one thing that Jadakiss said he was doing was making Fab switch the songs that he should have played to respond to the songs that he was playing, and I think it is a great idea to stick to the hits and also to have.
Yeah, Kiss was like he's gonna get Fab off his dean and try to come into his lane, and that's what Fab did. That's what Kiss did. Kiss had a plan.
And I knew not to play like man, listen, I knew not to play like that with Ross because his catalog was so huge. And so I stuck my guns, and I wasn't playing, I wasn't doing this stuff on no scoring type of stuff, or even keeping scoring, because I knew I was playing 20 straight hits. That was my score, no matter what. But at the end of the day, like I said, I definitely appreciate the platform, but I saw every versus, I almost maybe missed 1 or 2 leading up to mine. I studied those too. You're not messing with no fool or nobody that's just, you know what I'm saying, intellectually in a sunken place. Y'all know I'm high frequency with this shit, so I watched everything. So I knew I mean, you know, I could have told y'all that the dance that Ross was going to do was going to be a meme like 15 minutes. I knew what this was when I saw him dancing. Like I saw do it. I saw what could go viral.
Yeah.
Like I studied this shit. You know what I'm saying? I saw, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jadakiss doing what he doing with his hands up. They kept playing. I saw, and you know what I said? I don't want to do none of that. I'm just gonna be me, chill out, rock my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was thinking in the beginning. I said, man, they trying not to be memes. That's why they being so
They don't
cool.
want to be
That's
a
what I was thinking in the
so
beginning.
cool.
That's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it. You know, for real, I was born this way. My DNA is fucking ice cold. I'm a cool ass brother. But what I'm trying to say is I did not want it. It's certain memes that you be cool with. I mean, all of them are just, it shouldn't even hurt your feelings at the end of the day, but I think that would have been a part of the frequency. And then there was a bunch of people in the room, you know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, people started doing certain things. I don't want to say what. And then the energy started kind of pumping up, you know what I'm saying? Started getting up around, you know, I don't know, third, fourth record.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So once again, you know what I'm saying? I dropped a beautiful joint, you know what I'm saying, right off the call.
Moneymaker.
That has this sample from the Southern University band, and this, you know, I'm from an HBCU, and it's just, you know, I know.
You ain't shout out Hampton, though. I heard you shout out all them HBCUs. You ain't shout out Hampton.
Nah, see, I was told I was going to get in trouble for this, but what I want people to know is it's hundreds of HBCUs, and it's only 2 or 3 minutes in a song, and I just want y'all to and know that I love y'all. And when I say HBCUs, it's us. We're under an umbrella together, so don't feel like that. And I hope that general answer can smooth this out for everybody.
And you know, one thing I realized about both of y'all catalogs last night is how much y'all both have contributed to Script Club, the soundtrack to the Script Clubs, bro, in a real way.
Absolutely.
Man, you know, for us, the dancers, you know, down in the South, our A&Rs, they pick a lot of the records. You know what I'm saying? They have the motion. They know what direction or climate the music is about to go into. They break records. So I'm gonna take that as a compliment, bro.
Yeah, we had Cardi on the show
came from yesterday. Was who had the best strip clubs? Was it Miami or Atlanta? Who has the best strip clubs?
He's gonna say Atlanta, I would think.
He's been to both several times.
Yeah,
multiple times.
Yeah, I've been to both, but I like it. You know, I like it, Atlanta. I'm you know, born here in the trenches. You know, been going since a teenager, and you know, just get the whole culture aspect of it. I have an understanding of it. I know that dancers pay taxes too, so shit, I get it. I respect them. I respect their hustle. So I think Atlanta got, you know, some of the most engaging, you know, strip club scenes for you know, some decades now. So yeah, I'm gonna rock with Atlanta.
Yeah, we had Cardi on the show this morning, and she said the same thing. She said she didn't know who would win because both of y'all contributed so much to the Script Club culture with the music. Like y'all made them a lot of money.
Man. Appreciate that, Cardi. For real.
All right. Well, thank you, 2 Chainz, for checking in. I know it's been a long night for you. We know you got the new song Moneymaker featuring Lil Wayne. That's your partner. So
and Chainz always gets his roses over here, man. Chainz is very much celebrated in our culture called hip hop. He know that. He know that.
You also you have launched the
That's why I said it wasn't y'all. It was
definitely.
Yeah, y'all been showing me love forever. I love y'all for real. Ain't no smoke, you know that. It just, you know, you know who y'all. Y'all wasn't actually y'all. It was the other folk.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? It was
the other universal y'all.
Yeah, but now I appreciate it. I had a great time. Shout out to Swiss. You know, Timbaland. The Verzuz effect was definitely up in the air. You will be seeing a rollout. You know me. You will see a full rollout after this album, videos. All that shit been shot, content in the holster, video. I mean, everything is about to start rolling out. New album on the way, So Help Me God. And then I'm dropping Collie Grove 2. I'm trying to do both of those projects within the same year. I'm done playing bars up to par. I'm done playing. They ain't never went nowhere. I'm done playing. Playing.
So that's the name of the album, So Help Me God?
Love. Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. Well, we appreciate you for joining us. Let's get into a 2 Chainz mix right now. Let me know your favorite Chainz joint Revolt. You have a great week, and everybody else. 800-585-1051. Let me know your favorite Chainz joint. We'll get it on right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.